One update tonight as Libbey Glass workers are still striking after almost 3 months on the picket line, still fighting for what they call fair contracts.
Yeah, bargaining between the unions and the company continues, but today we are learning that one union still is not satisfied with the latest offer.
Michael Sandlin is live from the picket line in front of the plant in North Toledo. Michael, there was a potential deal on the table. What happened?
Yeah, Kaylee, Jeff, I spoke with Donnie Blatt. He's the regional director for USW in this area. He's been negotiating directly with Libbey Glass. He told me that while they like the financials contained in these contracts, they still can't seem to agree on the language. That's why that union shot down the contract this morning, and that's why Blatt says this is much more than just about money.
The informational meeting did not go well. That's what USW's Donnie Blatt told me on a phone call with the union leader this morning, saying the money offered is good, but Libbey Glass is still trying to rewrite their collective bargaining agreement, the same one they've had since the very start of the company. So they passed on the offer as the 4 locals were set to vote on the agreement. One source of mine had already voted at their local hall when the offer was shut down. So what was on the table? Leaked internal documents show the company offered a 24% wage increase over the life of the contract, with a little more than a 14% increase upon ratification, with smaller increases over the next 3 years. Premium pay would offer workers 1.5 or even double their pay if working overtime or on Easter, and no healthcare benefit increases for 2 years. Also, employees would get paid an additional $4,000 to $10,000 bonus right away, depending on their job description. Blatt likes the economics, but he says losing their bargaining rights isn't worth it. So the ratification was shot down, and at least for now, the picket line keeps on marching.
Now, Blatt says that he would ideally like to get back to the bargaining table as soon as possible, but he says at this time, he's not sure when they'll be able to return. Meanwhile, I reached out to Libbey Glass to try to get their side of the story. Right now, I've yet to hear back. Now, this is turning into a rather long strike for the people out here, but I asked Blatt, I said, what's the longest strike they've had? He said, this is nothing. These can go on for years. Reporting in North Toledo, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.